Alright guys, the first thing we're going to do is we're going to remove our air cleaner assembly. Now what we're going to do is you got to clamp right here. Loosen that clamp up all the way, enough to, just make sure it's loose enough. Good enough. Take the tube, bend it back, pop that right off. Now your air cleaner assembly is held on by some grommets below and two like pegs coming from the assembly right itself. So that's all you have to do is just shake it and pick it right up. One of them are broken, but there's one right there, and this one is broken. But if you look down into here, dark down there, that's where they push into. All right, we'll be right back. All right, guys. Next thing we're going to do is remove our battery, and your battery is held on by the top post. I'm pretty sure you have a top post. If not, you might have side posts, but this is top post. So you want to get you a 13mm wrench, and you want to loosen up the nuts. And you want to do negative first. When you loosen it up, twist it, pop it off, push it down to the side. Now let's do the positive. Do the positive one, twist it off, put it down to the side. Now your battery is held in by a little clamp down here, battery clamp, which is a 13mm bolt. So I'm going to use a 12-inch 3/8 drive extension with a 13mm socket, and get my 3/8 drive ratchet. Take that completely out. We'll be right back. Alright guys, we got our clamp out. Take your battery, take that out, and put that to the side. We'll be right back. Alright guys, the next thing we're going to do, now guys, if you can look right down in there, you can see one of our starter bolts right there. Now, it is difficult to get to that bolt, but you can get to it with a deep 15mm socket and a swivel head ratchet, maybe a straight ratchet, but the problem is you can't get your hand down there to hold that ratchet into place because it will slip off. So we're going to have to remove this battery tray right here. Now this battery tray is held on by 4 10mm bolts. This one's kind of like really messed up in here. And you can get to it with these three with a straight, but this one is kind of like to the side, so either you're going to use a short ratchet or a swivel. So that's what I'm going to be using. I'm using a 12-inch 3/8 drive extension and a 6-inch 3/8 drive extension with a 10mm swivel head socket. So in that way I can go over here, get to this one, unbolt that one, and then do the other three. So let's get those 4 bolts out and we'll be right back. Alright guys, I got the last bolt out. Let's take the 4 bolts out. Let's slowly pick this thing up. Try to keep this inside the pan here and all. Here it is. Look at that, is messed up. Good thing that's plastic. They would have ate that stuff right up. It looks like this held on to a wiring harness over here. And looks like over here too, like a little Christmas tree clip. Christmas. They don't know it. They don't know what everybody. So, alright, y'all guys gotta watch. Chris Tucker when he impersonates.
Special on Netflix.
Yeah, impersonates Michael Jackson. Guys, funny as anything. But all right, we're gonna just shake this stuff, put this in the garbage, and put this to the side, and we'll be right back. Alright guys, now check it out. There's that top starter bolt right there. And this bolt is also holding in the transmission dipstick tube. Now what you're going to need now is a 15mm deep 3/8 drive with a 3/8 drive ratchet. And see, before with that battery casing in the way, you would have had to go like this and hope you can loosen it up. And there's a good chance of slipping off and stripping that bolt out. And then you'll be in real bad trouble. So now, being that it's out of the way, put your wrench, put your socket up there, and now you can use this hand to hold it into place, to stabilize it, and take that bolt right out. So let's get that bolt out, and we'll be right back. Alright guys, now, you're going to see 2 wires here going to the starter. This is the one that's going from the battery, and here's one going down to the ignition, that little plug down there. Now you're going to be getting these wires from this way. I'm showing you at that angle because it's hard to see from the angle where I'm at right now. Now this one right here, you see that there's a little red tab. I'm gonna see if I can do it from here. It's better to do it from, I think. Maybe you can see it.
Okay.
Okay, good, great. So you want to do is take a screwdriver, push that little tab out, not all the way, just you'll feel it go out. And then there's a tab right there. Now that's the release tab. So once you get this locking tab back, you're going to reach your hand in there, squeeze that down to the connector, and unplug that. So first we're going to just slowly pop that out just like that. And I'm going to reach my hand down there, push that tab in, and unplug it. That's it. Alright, we'll be right back. Alright guys, now we're going to remove the wire going to the battery, and there's another wire right here, and that's going to the charging system, the alternator. Now what you're going to need now for this is a 13mm shallow socket, 1/4 inch drive, with a 1/4 inch drive ratchet. Because a 3/8 drive ratchet, you really don't have enough swing room in there. So make sure the ratchet is on loosening. Bring your ratchet in there. And you see I got my other hand over here. Holy cow, this thing is tight. There we go. Alright. Swing that off, and let's get that nut off, and we'll be right back. Alright guys, you got the nut off of there. Now you can just take your wires, just push them off to the side. Okay, and be sure you put those, make sure you got that one back, or you start this thing up, this thing will not charge or anything. Alright, we got this disconnected. Now we're going to jack up the vehicle from the driver's side and get it up on jack stands. We'll be right back. Alright guys, we up under here with Harley. Hi Harley. Alright, here we go. Here we go with this mess.
With the kisses.
Yeah. Alright guys, safety is number one. And as you can see right there, I got my hydraulic jack, jacked up the vehicle, and got my jack stand there. And as added security, I left my hydraulic jack right there. Now, let's get over here and look over here. Now, according to Mitchell and all other repair manuals, they want you to remove the structural mount. And that's this mount right here. But I'm going to show you how to do this without doing that. Yeah, buddy. Check that out. All right. First of all, let's move the hose out of the way. Now, if you look up here, you got a little bracket right here. And this bracket is hooked onto a line. This line is what's going to be in your way of getting that bolt. But they don't want to tell you that. But I'm telling you that. So what we're going to do is remove this bolt right here, and then we'll be able to swing this bracket and line out of the way. Now to get that, what you're going to need is a 13mm shallow socket. Let me put the socket onto the bolt. Dang it, what the heck was this one? Yeah, that might be a bigger bolt, guys. Be right back. Alright guys, it's a 15mm. 15mm with my 3/8 drive ratchet. You want to hold your hose out of the way. Go up there. And we're going to remove that bolt. Oops. Dang it, light. That light's good. Let's remove that bolt and we'll be right back. Alright guys, we're back at the top. And let's look down there. And you can actually see. Tell me when you got it.
Not the bracket, but
and right over here is the bolt hole.
I don't have too much room. Yeah, okay, I see it.
Alright guys, camera went to an error, but there it is down there, and as you can see now, I can move it out of my way. So what you're going to do is take a 6-inch 3/8 drive extension with a deep 15mm socket, and the bolt is I don't know if you're gonna be able to see this. Where was you at when you saw that bolt? You was at an angle.
Yeah. But my angle is going to be different than the camera angle. Hold on. Ugh. Trying to find it. If this oil dipstick tube over here is completely in my... Wait a minute. Okay, I see something. I see your extension.
Matter of fact, I'm gonna put it on the bolt right now.
Yeah, but that light is not helping.
Actually, what I'm doing is letting you find the light.
Yeah, but what it is it's just bouncing off the metal, and hold on, now I'm just totally blurry. See how it just bounces off, so then all I see is brightness.
Hold it. What the heck is?
That's what.
You know what? How about if I...
This is like impossible.
You know what? I tell you what. What I'm gonna do is set the ratchet and extension up there, so then you'll get an idea exactly where it's at.
Okay.
All right, guys, I'm going this way. Okay, I'm gonna rest it like that. Hold it, no, not on the bolt yet. All right, guys, we got it at a different angle now. You're looking at the top. You can see the solenoid, and down there you can see the extension and all. So now I'm gonna get up underneath. Find my extension. It is right there. What the heck? Is that a 15? Daddy, this will take. That light moved?
Yeah.
This bolt down here is tight. Yeah, there we go. All right, guys, you can see you can hear it. I'm only turning a little bit at a time. So if you got a big bill, this would be nice to have the big bill right now. Matter of fact, I'm gonna get my big bill in here and get this bolt out of here. So, but this is going. Let's get this bolt out, and we'll be right back. All right, guys, we're back at the top. Now there's our starter. And what we're gonna do is shake the starter. Bring it out just like that. Now, our dipstick tube is going to be in the way, but because we took out the top bolt to the starter, holds that in, we can swing that a little to the side. But to get this out, what you're going to do is turn the starter around. The solenoid part is going to come out through this way, and the bulky part is going to come out through that way. Our bolt just dropped. There's something else just dropped. Let's try to turn this starter around in there. I can't see nothing. Figures. Light. Man, look at that rust on the side of this engine. I just flipped it back the other way. And get this thing out of the way. And it comes up.
The solenoid was facing
So,
down?
the starter goes in like this. Now, I backed it up and I tried to flip it this way, but it was like a headache getting bind up. So what I did was take it back and flip it like that. And then came out like that. Look at this starter, guys. So now, guys, what I'm gonna do is get them air, because if you look down in there, there's a lot of rust and all on the side of this engine. Let me clean that up. What else we got down there? This ain't supposed to be down there. There's our ratchet with a whole bunch of stuff. What is this? Oh well. All right, and at least there's our extension down there. Where the socket goes? And where the socket at with the bolt? That's the second thing that dropped. All right. Oh well. Let's go get our new starter, guys. We'll be right back. Say something.
There's Harley.
Hey, cause they haven't seen Emmett in a while. Emmett.
And Emmett. Hi, Emmett. Look at those beautiful eyes. Come here, Emmett. Show them your pretty eyes. Emmett. That's Harley. Emmett. Okay. These two are best buddies. Okay, we'll be right back.
Alright guys, here we go. We got a Remy. Definitely a good name brand. Match everything up. Everything looks peachy keen. Yeah, buddy, that look good. And guys, check this out. This is the Chrysler starter. This is the original starter in the vehicle. He's like, how you know that, Tim? You ever had it? I know, dang it. Look at it. Hell, you know, people bother me to ask me questions like that. Alright, let's get this started in. I took the nut and the bolt off right here so it can be easier to do that and whatever. But let's get this starter in there. We'll be right back. Alright guys, now we're going to get the starter in. So remember, going like this. Okay, once we get the starter down in there, we're going to flip it like this, and then bring it into the engine. Now, to make this easy for us, especially for that bottom bolt, which would be almost impossible to do that right now, what we're going to do is get this top bolt in there first. So let's get this started.
What are you doing is illuminating the wires.
I don't care. So
I can't see.
No. You know,
Over there.
There, see? Right here.
Oh, fine.
Alright, guys. Sylvia. So, now, let me see if the starter will stay up in there, which I probably doubt it won't. It'll stay up in there. Alright, the starter will not stay up in there. So, you're going to have to back up some. So, my left hand is going to have to reach down here and hold the starter up, while my right hand goes in here, whoops, and get this top bolt started. And I want to turn this by a couple threads to make sure it's started, because you definitely don't want to strip that out. Dang it, I didn't even get it started. What the heck? What the heck's so funny?
Nothing.
This is some...
That's what's up, yo.
No, that ain't what up. No. Alright, guys. I got that started. So now what I'm going to do is get my 15mm deep socket, 3/8 drive, and I'm going to actually bring this bolt in all the way till it just barely stops. Alright, let's get that done. We'll be right back. Alright guys, now we got the other bolt to do. Now I'm going to take the screwdriver and point to where it's going to go right about right here in this area, but going this way. So what I'm going to do here is, how are you going to film it and give me?
I'm in your way.
Okay, guys, I'm gonna try this with my right hand, but I'm gonna.
You said that like you're a lefty.
No, because I need my left hand is the one that do it, but you're right there. So I'm gonna go down there and put this bolt in through the hole this way.
Don't push.
Well, heck, I gotta do my job.
I'm trying to film. I gotta do my job.
This ain't gonna work. This is not gonna. You know what? Wait. Let me see if I can do this from the bottom, and then you can have your way. Let's see here. Son of a biscuit. You can see my hand?
Yes.
Yeah, buddy. Wait a minute, I bet I spoke too soon. Dang it.
You had it. What happened?
Because I
You got that bolt facing the wrong way.
tell me what I got.
All right, but I'm just saying.
Man, I'm like right. That ain't gonna work. Because I'm at a bad angle here. Okay.
You were close.
Huh?
You were close.
Yeah.
You want Emmett to come help you?
No, I want Emmett to help me.
You would.
I have no idea. Heck no, I thought that was it too. You know what? This is. This is the best.
Can he do it? Can he do it, guys? Can he do it? Can he put the bolt in?
He said that's Astral.
We're watching you. It's like, will he do it?
If he can't repair it, nobody can.
Yeah.
I'm over here.
Can you put the bolt in?
I'm over here joking around and I can't get this bolt in.
Will he do it? We should place a bet on it.
What's the bet?
I don't know. Says he could do it.
I got faith in Astral. Right now I'm losing it. I'm losing my dang on mind.
What in the world?
Forget this. Okay, I'm gonna have to move.
Don't tell me to move.
You're in my way now.
I am certainly not in your way. Now, why would you need to be over here when the bolt is all the way over there?
Watch.
And you couldn't do that from the side. Why? Why?
Because you was in my way.
No.
So I'm trying to
No.
help
No.
you out.
Get my Emmett on you. Where is he anyway? I'll call you. There's my Emmett. Emmett!
Hey, I know I
What
got
is
it.
that crawling on you?
Huh?
Something crawling on you.
Oh, I don't care.
Oh, we're watching it.
Got it. Can you see it?
Yes.
Now I have to put my extension up there with the 15 millimeter deep and start that much better than what it is. So let's see, where's was a 15 millimeter. extension. Hey, you're gonna have no. I can't have you help me because they doing it by themselves. So
Help you with what?
tell me where I'm lining up with that bolt. But they're doing it by themselves, so I can't have that. Okay,
How do you know that? Are you saying everybody else is lonely again with this? Are you saying nobody has friends? Just you? That's what you're saying? Wait, you're doing it from the top?
Yes, I need this. I can't see where that.
Well, we can't see a darn thing.
I still can't see. Even doing this, I can't see. Let me see if I'm where I'm at now. Oh, dang, I'm right there on it. I can't see. I need the light so I can see.
But it's blocking us.
Okay. Now, if I can just let it rest right there. You see it?
Nope.
Here, here. You're gonna have to move the light the way you want. You see what's that now? All right, guys, I got my big bill up under here. You see any of it?
Yeah, I see a little bit.
All right, guys, I'm bringing this in and tightening it up. Yeah, buddy. I know y'all heard that sound of success. All right, we'll be right back. All right, guys, we got the bottom bolt tightened up. Now we up here, we're going to do this top one. 15 millimeter deep, 3/8 drive with a 3/8 drive ratchet. And when you tighten this one up, just like the bottom one, in case you're using a regular ratchet. Guys, definitely, guys, DIYs, definitely 100%. Go to Harbor Freight and get you a big bill. Go in there and ask them for a big bill. They'll know what you're talking about.
Timothy!
get you the Earthquake XT 3/8 drive cordless ratchet. Alright, so when you tighten it up, you want to tighten it up till it stops and a little bit more. That is it. Alright, guys, the next thing we're going to do is while we're up here at the top, we'll be right. We're going to switch the camera around. We'll be right back. Alright, guys, the next thing we're going to do is connect our wiring. First, the plug right here. So we're going to push that. I know it's like I'm in the way and all. It goes right there.
Dang it. Okay, I barely see it, but yeah.
Okay, we'll push that on until it clicks into place. Okay. Oh, gotta make sure that tab is back. Because if that tab is not back, this thing is not going to go on. Dang it, this thing. Dang, this must not be back all the way. Let's try that. Man, this thing. I'm trying to push this on without pushing that tab for it like I just did again. This bites. I am so close to. Makes you want to pull those red tabs right out and leave them out. sure this thing is not bent inside there. Am I all the way back? No, I'm not all the way back. Dang it. So I couldn't make it easy. I felt like I just pushed that thing back up there. What the deuce? Guys, let me get a mirror and make sure this terminal on the inside of there is not bent. I'll be right back. Alright guys, I just pulled that red tab out of there so I can get this thing connected. Then we'll snap it back into place. And actually, I shouldn't even put it back. So let's get this thing on. And that thing's still not going on. Alright, what the heck is going on here? I have the faintest idea. I should have been nice. How am I going to check it when it's outside? Dang, I think it's pushing up against that rubber because it is almost on. Oh, something! No, heck no. Is this thing... Let me get that mirror again and look inside there. I can't believe this. I'm just gonna sit here and a plug is gonna mess me up. A plug. What's the use in being astral if I'm gonna let a plug mess me up? No? Looks good in here. Okay. So, let's take a look at this thing one more time. Everything looks copacetic. It's like right there. If I squeeze it a little bit more. Oh, I think I just got it. No, did I? Yes, almost. I can't believe this thing is... Alright, options. What's holding that thing from going back there?
Something wrong with the plug?
I mean, it can't be nothing wrong with the plug from the car.
No.
Yeah, it's got to be something wrong with it. Now, check this out, guys. What if we... Okay. This would suck that I would have to do this. Let me show you something on an old starter. We'll be right back. Alright guys, what we're gonna do is this is the connector right here. Cause I'm tired of this. I'm gonna do this 8mm. Unbolt it. And we're gonna bolt this on to the other one. So let's go over here. Let's go down here to this one. Where's our weight? Hopefully I got enough room from there between that and the fan. And of course I do not. This is stupid. So this is stupid. Let me get an 8mm wrench. Oh man, this sucks. Be right back. Alright guys, I don't have an 8mm. I got a 5/16 speed wrench. And it's the same thing as an 8mm. Let's go down here. I don't know if you're going to be able to see that because I'm so close over here to the side. Tell me if you can or not.
Yeah.
Alright guys, I am turning it. Oh man, this is ridiculous. Sylvia's having issues with the camera and filming, and I'm having issues with this raggedy starter. Dang it, look at this thing now. Alright guys, at least it's coming off. I ain't gotta worry about that. At least it's definitely coming off. So let's get that off and we'll be right back. Alright guys, I got it enough so I can take it out by hand. Okay. I'm wondering what the heck is. Maybe because of right there, that lip up there, because it's all messed up right at the tip, it won't let me go all the way on. Because the inside,
They look the same.
yeah, they're the same, you know. So let's get this. Put this on right here. Let's go and start this by hand first. If I can find out where I'm at. That dog over there tearing up paper.
Yeah, he being mad. He heard
Where is
that.
it?
He heard that. He heard that and stopped.
Emmett, what are you doing?
Look at his ear. One down, one up. What? You're a mess, Emmett.
Very important that I turn this by hand first, guys. Make sure it's into place. Where am I? Dang it, I'm tightening it up when I wasn't supposed to. You know, is this thing gonna just totally mess with me this whole time? Boy, man, it's messed up being Astro. I'm kidding.
You know why this job is messing with you?
Why?
Because it's free.
That's exactly it. If there was money involved, I'd have had this done.
You know you're not getting paid for this, so you're not happy.
Alright, cool. There it is, guys. It's in there. I'm gonna just tighten it up now with the wrench. You can say, well, why don't you try to plug it up now? Okay. I'll do that. Let's plug this up. I got this thing lined up right. Hold up. Alright. Alright guys, something happened to the camera.
The battery went dead.
Okay, now see that one went on perfect. Alright, so while I'm down here, let's get the red tab. I know you guys like, why are you gonna put that back? What the heck, is that something? Locked it into place. Get my wrench now. Whoops, give me a little angle on that. And I'm gonna go ahead and finish tightening this up. Alright, I'll be right back, guys. Alright guys, we got that tightened up. Next, let's get our cable going to the battery. And there's a little tab that bends out right here that sets in. Alright guys, there's a little tab right here. Make sure that tab is sitting in a groove over here. And then make sure this wire going to the alternator. Make sure that is on. Okay. And then the starter came with a new lock washer. And 13mm nut. Let's get that on and we'll be right back. Alright guys, next get our 13mm shallow socket, 1/4" drive, and 1/4" drive ratchet. Now this solenoid is plastic, so don't be trying to be Superman in there tightening this up. That's all you want to do is go, whoops, till it stops, and then a little bit more. That's it. It can feel like you can actually tighten that up more, but do not. Alright, finally we got that done, guys. The next thing we're gonna do is go down there and put that 15mm bolt in to the bracket. I don't know if you can see, right? Oh, you can. Okay, so let me get up under there and get that in there. And what am I using here? Can't block my ratchets and everything is all messed up. And then you're gonna have to move more.
You should have charged more for this job.
And then you gotta move your mic. You should have. Okay, where we at here? Dang it, you gonna give me a hard time now? Alright, got that bolt started, and we're going to tighten it up. Shallow 15mm 3/8 drive ratchet, turn it till it stops, and then a little bit more. That's it. Alright, let's get that done. We'll be right back. Alright guys, now let's get our battery tray down. Set it down in here. We got our 4 10mm bolts. Let's get them in there and turn it just by a couple threads to make sure we don't cross thread it. Then we're gonna tighten them up. So let's get these in there and we'll be right back. Alright guys, to tighten these up, what we're gonna do is you don't have to go crazy with these.
Let me guess.
Go ahead, what are you gonna guess?
Turn it till it stops and then just a little bit more.
That's it guys, that's all you need to do. Alright, let's get the others done and we'll be right back. Alright guys, let's get our battery in here. And then we got our hold down. The small part goes towards the back. And let's get that part right there. Now you're gonna notice there's a slot in here, like you can move it, slot back and forth. Just make sure it's right up against the battery. And that's a 13mm bolt. And what we're gonna do is tighten that up And I'm gonna use a 13mm deep 3/8 drive with a 12-inch 3/8 drive extension and the 3/8 drive ratchet, and we're gonna tighten that up. We'll be right back. All right, let's get our positive terminal. Put that on, and got a 13mm wrench. And don't go super tight. Don't try to close those up because you're gonna mess that terminal up. Just bring it in till it stops. And a little bit more. That's it. All right, let's get our ground connected in there, and we'll be right back. All right, guys, last but not least, our air cleaner. Now, guys, pay attention. See this little hole, big hole right over there? You're gonna have this little tube right here that's coming down. That's gonna set into there. So you wanna make sure that you set this down there, and at the same time, try to look down there and make sure those grommets and everything is lined up, and then you're just gonna snap it right down into place. Put our air tube on, and it's got a little alignment right there. You see a little square right there that goes right inside there. It lines up right with that. That's perfect, yeah, buddy. All right, then tighten up the clamp, and we'll be right back. All right, guys, got the keys. Let's check it out. Hey, get out the way. Rat bastard.
Oh, you didn't just call my dog that. It starts.
All right, guys, we'll be right back.